We went to the Firehouse Museum today to check it out for ourselves. We've been wanting to go anyways because we've heard amazing things, but after doing this post yesterday about it being the number 10 most haunted place in Key West, we decided, no, what better time to go than today? We just did a live and we were talking about how when we were in the Firehouse, we downloaded like a ghost app that does like EMF and things like that. And a lot of words and things came through, particularly a lot of names. Men's names came through. We did have a few women's names and we had some other random words. It does also pick up EMF. So to no one's surprise, especially my own, when I got home, the screen recording of the Ghost Hunter app with all of the EMF recordings and all of the words that came up while we were there is nowhere to be found on my phone. Could it be user error? Sure, but the first really high EMF reading I was standing at a poker table and the word Jack came through. So I turned around and this was on the wall. And if you look really closely, you can pause the video and look closely. There is a plaque at the bottom. This is a photograph from 1971 with 4 firefighters playing poker around the poker table that I was standing next to. And the person at the very bottom is named Jack Gonzalez. We went upstairs. We both were feeling a little strange. Our hearts were racing. We weren't scared, but we were just having some weird physical sensations. I had the word Benjamin come through. I turned around, there was a plaque, it says Benjamin R. Lopez. Later on, I had the names David and Tim come through, and on the wall of chiefs, you can't see, but one of them is named David and one of them is named Tim. At one point, I was in an area where they had lots of different cigar boxes from past firefighters who enjoyed cigars, and the word Indian came through. I wasn't really sure where I would find an Indian or what that had to do with, and then I saw on this box, there is an Indian woman here on the cigar box. At one point, Greg was in front of the stairwell and his ghost app had the word step come through. So it wasn't just names and it wasn't just men's names. There were some women's names, and there were definitely other like random words that came through. And we were able to make connections for some and not for others. But I will say, given that that app can spit out any word in basically the English language, and it was coming up with names of specific people who you could turn around and with your eyes find something that said that name, it feels pretty interesting. We also had the pleasure of speaking to someone who works there who confirmed many, if not all of the stories that I reported in my last video. I did ask about the photograph with the little girl in it, and my understanding is we won't find that anywhere, but it does exist. Updated hours are actually Wednesday through Saturday from 10 to 3. It's $10 to get in, and it's highly recommended. It is a beautiful museum with an amazing tribute to the hardworking firefighters of Key West and beyond.